All right, what's up, y'all? It's your boy, man. We out. We back at it. So, listen, I just wanted to put my 2 cents in this. I've been trying to tell y'all for a long time that the NFL does not favor the Detroit Lions. If you have not heard, the Detroit Lions have asked the NFL for help due to their coach and most of their coaching staff being out. And the NFL told them to go figure it out. The Baltimore Ravens, the Chiefs, the Steelers, those teams have had to wait. They've gotten their games pushed back, but not us. I've tried to tell y'all, the Detroit Lions do not favor the NFL. They just don't work. They just don't work. Even if the only way they would flex this game to Monday, I mean, how hard would it be to put this game Monday at 5 o'clock? Not hard at all. They did it with the Steelers. They did it with the Washington football team. They don't care about this team. I've been trying to tell y'all that for years, that the Lions will win when the NFL sees fit. That might not be ever. So for me as a fan, it's time, and this is what I've been saying, like, it's hard to separate my fandom out of the fact that the NFL doesn't care. Why should I get mad when they don't care? And it'll never result in a championship team. For the Detroit Lions to be winners, and this is why I get so mad with Matt Patricia and stuff like that with the hiring and when we didn't fire him. But for the Detroit Lions to be winners, it is going to take a super team. We're gonna have to be monsters. We can't leave the game in the hands of the NFL. If we do, we've seen what will happen. Every time we play the Packers, if it's close, they're gonna win. This shows you what I've been trying to tell y'all for years. Ever since I've been on YouTube. The NFL does not favor the Detroit Lions. You have to understand something. This is a business. The NFL, the Detroit Lions are not going to make the NFL money. That Washington game, Washington Steelers, that was the biggest game I've seen in a long time. 5 o'clock Monday, you think, hey, nobody's going to care about this game. You got a undefeated team against a team that has a quarterback playing on one leg. That's what everybody was saying about Alex Smith. What happens? The biggest game of the season. Absolutely biggest game of the season. You know why? Because the NFL is favoring Washington, the team with no name. This is a team that has no identity. They have a quarterback that almost died, almost had to get his leg amputated, comes out, and almost wins his first start. The narrative and the story is not about the Detroit Lions. I'm telling, if you go back and you watch the Washington football team versus the Detroit Lions, Washington was supposed to win that game. It was 2 phantom calls on Desmond Trufant that were favoring Washington. And if it wasn't for Matt Prater being on, which is a rarity this season, if he isn't on, he's okay. DoorDash is a joke. If he's not on, we lose that game. I'm telling you, man, that game goes to OT, we're going to lose that game. So if you don't believe that there's a narrative, that the NFL is narrative-driven, it's storyline-driven, and you have to look at this thing as an entertainment business, you're going to have a sad future, because the NFL does not favor it, never have, man. They never have. And they will only do it when it's good for them. That's it. Why is it that we only have one Super Bowl? We've only had one Super Bowl here in recent memory. I mean, I think we had one in Pontiac, but there have been cities that have gotten the Super Bowl 2 or 3 times since we last had it in 2006, and it's only been 14 years. And they got it planned out for the next 5 years, and Detroit is nowhere on there. So just something for y'all to think about, man. That's why I'm kind of detaching from this team. This team we have to be a monster. We have to be a monster to make any noise, to have any shot. We have to come out. We have to destroy Aaron Rodgers. We have to blow them out. We have to just come out and just decimate every team. Because if we don't, we're not going to amount to anything. But y'all don't believe me, but you will. You will.